Good evening, everyone. Welcome to LexThink.1. I have been asked dozens of times what happened to Ignite Law. I'll tell you what happened to Ignite Law. One of the challenges we had when we started Ignite Law here 3 years ago was that the format Ignite is something that's owned by O'Reilly Publications. And we had completely, forgive my French, bastardized their format so much that they weren't particularly happy with us to keep using their name. So LexThink.1, my name is Matt Homann. I am the founder of LexThink. The .1 in the name actually refers to the 6-minute increments that most of lawyers and our clients, those of us who serve the legal industry, bill in. So when we do LexThink.1, tonight what's going to happen is you're going to see 12 speakers. And the speakers are going to be going by very quickly. Everybody gets 6 minutes and 20 slides to speak. We have complete bios and entire descriptions of all of the presentations are up on point1law.com. Once the videos are done, once we're done here, we're going to process the videos, and each of the videos that you see here tonight will be posted on YouTube and ultimately put up on the Point1 site. So if you see something you like and want to share it, you'll be able to do that in about a week and a half or so, and they'll all be at that site. And they'll be leaving on YouTube so you can embed them in your blogs, your web pages, etc. For tonight's purposes, if you are tweeting, I know a handful of you are here, use the hashtag LexThink, please. The .1 doesn't carry through on Twitter's functionality. For the third time, Clio has sponsored this event. And so a round of applause for Clio. When we started doing LexThink.1 as Ignite Law, no one knew what the heck it was. Why do people only get 6 minutes? Why do they get 20 slides? What the heck is this format about anyway? We'd rather see a panel presentation with 3 people, disjointed PowerPoints, and an hour-long sitting behind a big table talking about stuff. So when I reached out to Jack Newton, Jack, stand up for a moment. Where is Jack? Jack Newton, when I reached out and said, Jack, I want to try something new. We're hoping to do it the night before Tech Show. He said, let's do it. Jack was one of our first speakers and has been a supporter of LexThink and Ignite Law before that for the last 3 years. And they're our sole financial sponsor tonight. This doesn't happen without them. So a big round of applause for Clio and Jack Newton. Jack, thank you so much. I think it goes without saying that this doesn't happen without Tech Show. This is probably my 15th or 16th Tech Show, and when I look around the room, I'm probably still a rookie. This is one of those conferences that when you come to, you keep coming back as much for the content as for the camaraderie. When we pitched this to Tech Show 3.5, almost 4 years ago, their first response was, let's figure out how to make it happen. So I want to thank Tech Show. In particular, this year, I want to thank Reed Trouts. Reed, the chair of Tech Show, he's going to be getting lots of applause, but Reed has been a huge sponsor of ours and a benefit. Thank you, Reed. Is Cindy Galvin here? Cindy. She has passed out from all the work she's been doing for the last 12 months. Cindy, round of applause for Cindy. Thank you to her as well. The ABA Law Practice Management section, if someone here is not a member of this section, you should be. They do tremendous work for lawyers. And though not all of our bars believe that law practice management is relevant or, for lack of a better term, good enough for CLE credit, they're crazy. The LPM section has changed the way lawyers serve their clients. And for the last, I don't know how many years, they've been providing the lawyers on the ground who are serving everyday clients the kind of information and knowledge they need to be better lawyers. So thank you to LPM, again, a sponsor for us. They changed the way that lawyers serve clients in this country. Now comes my thank yous from our team. Andrea Canavina, back in the back, the one person next to the person who screamed out loud. Andrea runs Legal Typist. This is her 3rd year with us, and she's the one who makes sure all the speakers get wrangled, makes sure that the trains run on time, and frankly, keeps everything running from a speaker standpoint in a way that I couldn't do by myself. Thank you, Andrea. And the last thank you, and this is the one that is the hardest to really put into words, and this isn't just making this stuff up. Joanna Forshey, Jobst Elster here from Inside Legal. The reason this is happening, the first conversation I had about this event was with Joanna, and she said, let's do it. Let's make it happen. And they have been tremendous. They've been from logistics, from a PR, from making this event run, and actually from making this thing into what it is now. Thank you so much, Joanna. Thank you, Jobst. Please, a round of applause for them as well. So this is how it works tonight. 12 speakers chosen by the public. We were completely transparent. As we have been in years past, we had almost 30 submissions, people who suggested talks that they wanted to give tonight. Of those talks, we had several thousand votes, and the top 12 speakers are here in front of you with 2 exceptions. One is Rachel Rogers was unable to come. She had a conflict that came up, so she will not be speaking tonight. And I also want to thank Nikki Black. We had a rule in place where you could only have 1 speaker from a company. Nikki took a new job with my case, and that automatically disqualified her from speaking. Not before she put a hell of a lot of work into the presentation that she's not giving. So if you see Nikki around here, have her give you her presentation. She's got it figured out in 6 minutes. Just wait till all of our speakers are done. So thank you to everyone who submitted talks. So now for the fun part. Because all of the full bios of the speakers are online, what we ask each of our speakers to do, in kind of giving with the constraints of the evening, the 6 minutes to 20 slides, is I have a 7-word bio for each speaker. So I'm going to introduce our speaker with their 7-word bio. The moment they get up on stage and they nod to me, 18 seconds a slide until they're done. I cannot stop the slides. This isn't like speed. I'm not Keanu Reeves. But the slides go every 18 seconds whether they want them to or not. If you see a presentation you love, they're still done in 6 minutes. If you see one you hate, be patient. Another one's coming along in 6 minutes. And so what I want to do is I want to introduce Mark Britton, his 7-word bio. ABA founder who believes law includes marketing. Mark.